Car is turning right now. Comes a one light. There he comes. Driving really slow with the 55 on light. There's another 55 right behind him. There's a car behind me right now. What is it? A white car right now. There's engine sound ahead of me that I heard right when he drove behind me. And this dog is barking synchronized, I think. And then this car pulls up when that car pulls up. And the dog barked right when that car turned too, and then it barked right at the corner of the building. And then that has a 55. That's right there. It's another 55. And one of these, probably a red and a blue behind me right there. And then there's another blue car when the red car turns, and a white van, and that car driving by me at the same time. Now what? Where'd they all go? They'll be back. Any second, they'll be back. They'll drive out of this parking lot next to me or something. Never know when it's gonna be. But they'll be back. I know that. It's probably gonna be right here at this corner. Okay, maybe not. Am I being stalked? Yeah. They're hiding right now. They're gonna come out any second again. And once again, there was more of them before I was recording. They just kind of hide. Then they come back later on in the video though. It's just what they're doing lately. I get like, I don't know, they've just been doing that lately. It's like the last few videos I did, that's what they're doing. Here comes one behind me though, I just know it. What's he gonna look like? He's driving by right this corner. There's another red car over there when he pulled up to the intersection. And then there's a white van when he drives through the intersection. And then I think, yeah, that was another red car that drove out the intersection ahead of him when he pulled up to that intersection. And he was meeting another red car at the other intersection. And this car is driving out right now, and there's no other cars anywhere. He looks like a stalker, and that car is the same color as that other car, I think. Wow, they're all just hiding right now. I love it. I'm just gonna keep recording everywhere I go so that they're always hiding. This is cool. I like it when they're hiding. There's a car door slamming right when he pulls up to the intersection. Where is it? Which car is it? One of these over here somewhere. There's a tan car. Is it a tan stalker? I'm still seeing a bunch of tan stalkers everywhere. So it's probably a tan stalker. Is he gonna tan stalk me? I don't know. I think they're over in this trailer over here though. The one that was making sounds. Anyway, we'll get up and walk, and then they'll stalk me more frequently. It'll be a less boring video. Like right at this intersection, they're gonna stalk me. You just have to. There's a white car right now. He just has to do it right now. Just have to do it at the first corner they walk by. And then there's a truck pulling up to the intersection right now. I think he's a tan truck. And then there's someone walking across the street, and they're walking in front of me. Pretty much right there. Oh, it's a red truck. And he's meeting a red truck, and this truck, and a white car. And then there's, it looks like they're syncing up with more cars at the corners. There's a cop right there at the door. Oh yeah, that cop right there at the door was random. You're right. He's just right there at the door. It's completely random. You're right. This white car is turned out over there. I think it was right when I stepped on the street. I'm stretching. No, I'm not. It was right there at the door. How am I stretching? This is pull up right now. This motorcycle is pulling up right when I get across the street. Yeah, I'm stretching. Totally random. You're right. Yep. There's a white car and a white truck in front of me at the same time. Totally random. It's just always right at the place where they always drive by, and it's multiple cars or a cop car or whatever, and yeah, totally random. It's just always right there at that place randomly. This car is gonna turn off randomly. No? Okay. When's the door gonna open? Is it gonna be synchronized? A cop is the most common vehicle color. Which one is the most common? A cop or a tan car or two red cars simultaneously or two white cars simultaneously? We did open the back door synchronized. And then there's just, oh, is that a purple car? I thought it was a blue car. Oh, is that a purple and an orange car? I don't know. I don't know, man. Part of a cop's job is to patrol and drive around. Yeah, exactly. They drive around me and stalk me. You're right. They drive by me right at doors and intersections all day. You're exactly right, bro. You're finally starting to get it. Their job is to drive around like a loser. Wow, that was right there. Right at the corner. He coughed right when he got up to the intersection over there. Probably synchronized coughing. Synchronized with what? Bro, pay attention. I'm telling you everything that's synchronized with what? As it happens. Stop typing and watch. Then you'll find the answers to your questions. The fuck? Why they missed that one? I don't know, because they're weird like that. They just didn't want to stalk me at that intersection. They just didn't feel like it, I guess. They're just tired of stalking so much, they gotta take a quick break. Or something like that. I don't know. But they'll be back at this alley or the next intersection. I guarantee it. both. Well, there's a car going through that intersection right now. And then it's driving by me at the corner of the house. And then that car is pulling up to meet it at the exact same time, and it's a red car and that's a blue car. They just pulled up to that intersection at the exact same time, right? And one was a red car and one was a blue car, and the blue car was going through the alley or going through the intersection when I went through the alley, and then driving by me right at the corner of a house, right? Did that just happen on camera? Or is it unsynchronized somehow? The same density of activity will happen here whether or not you're there, buddy. Okay, well, is it synchronized though? You can't answer that question for some reason. It's a really easy question. It's a really easy answer too, because the answer is yes. Every time the answer is yes. But you can't simply just type yes. You gotta be a difficult, stubborn bitch because you're a gang stalker. Clearly. This car is pulling up to that intersection right now. I don't know. Just was right there. Just saying it was. No, not synchronized at all. Okay, the red car and the blue car did not pull up to the intersection at the exact same time, even though they did. You're right. They did right there on camera, but you're right. They didn't somehow. That makes sense. Imagine all the red, blue, and white vehicles randomly driving around each other in places where you don't go. Are they randomly driving or are they perfectly synchronized? They're perfectly synchronized, is the answer to that question. It's a rhetorical question because I know the answer because I can look back at the video and they'll still be synchronized. So you're wrong. This is a tan truck right here. And I hear an engine sound over there right after he drives by. Yes, they did, but that is random and not synced with anything. They're synced with each other. What do you mean it's random? But yes, they did. How is it random, but yes, they did? Is your brain broken? It is synchronized, but it's not, though. How does that make sense? It either is or it isn't. Which one? I'll tell you, it is. Yes, they did pull up synchronized, but it's not synchronized. Is that what you're saying? Because there are many people. What I'm saying is there's no sync. Simultaneously occurring and synced are not the same. Well, first of all, there's no other cars anywhere, right? Second of all, there's a red car and a blue car together, which is what I always see together, perfectly synchronized with each other. And then they were perfectly synchronized with each other, yes? Like, here's the intersection. The blue car drove up to it, and right as he drove up to it, the red car was pulling up to it, right? Is that exactly what happened? Is that exactly what happened, yes or yes? Here's a one light car. What's gonna happen randomly when he drives by me? Nothing. He's probably syncing with something at the intersection. I just wasn't paying attention. Or maybe it's just a car with one light for once. You know, they exist, I think. Light bulbs burn out eventually, so could have been that. Okay. Just saw a tan car door open. I thought they were gonna get out right there. That white van. Oh, that was a silver van. Okay. All right. Am I not being stalked anymore? Here's one of these things that I always see stalking. Is it gonna stalk me? Is it gonna stalk me? Time to make my morning coffee, get in my red car, and drive past ILLKAT at the exact same moment as my buddy in the blue car. I'm sure the CIA has nothing better to do. Yeah, they don't, actually. They just do this and drone bomb people. That's it. And ignore all the human trafficking because they are the human traffickers. Because of this. Because people want to do this stupid shit, human trafficking exists. They could go find the human traffickers and stalk them, but they're going to stalk me instead with all these tan cars right now. This is a 64. This car just like pulled up and stopped and then started driving again when it drove by me. There was another white SUV turning in front of me when the last one drove by me. There's a plane coming. He's not directly over me this time, but it is right here though. Where he's out in front of me. It's right here. And then this guy on the sidewalk probably came out in front of me right when he flew in front of me too. And then that white truck was a stalker head, I think. Let's see, what's this guy on the sidewalk gonna do? Is he gonna meet me right at the intersection or something? Oh, here come the white cars. Here comes car right now. Oh, he's pulling up. Right as this is pulling up, right here at the sidewalk. That was so random. Look at this random red shirt guy over there. That was random. Two silver random cars right there, randomly. That was random. Two cars directly next to me randomly. They're both silver right at the curb of the intersection. How random could that be? She got a red shirt and that white SUV right there. There's Whitey sneaking up at the corners of the intersection over there. Now silver too. Are there any colors you don't think are stalker colors? No, there's not. There's just two cars of the exact same color driving by me at the intersection is the point. Directly next to me, right at the curb of the intersection, there's a silver car going this way and a silver car going this way at the exact same time as each other, directly next to me at a 90-degree angle. Do I need to draw it out with crayons for you to understand? Or are you just willfully ignorant? This red truck is driving out with the white car right now. I gotta go.